Hey guys, back to the channel. 252 Rebuilds, back on the Rhino build. This was the actual taking out of the motor and tearing the top end down to find out what was destroyed. We got a mess. Check it out. You want to see what total destruction looks like? See the rod right there in the middle of the crank? That is broken. Alright guys, back on the Rhino build. This is 2006 Yamaha Rhino 660 part 2. We're going to finish taking the motor out of this thing so we can get the motor tore down. We're going to get this thing done. Time to move on to some other stuff. Let me flip the camera around. I'm going to show you what we got. Alright, 2006 Yamaha Rhino, front bar still off of it. Sitting right there. It's been sprayed. I just need to put it back on. Not going to put it on until we get the winch for it. But all right, here's what we're going to tackle today. I don't have but just a little bit left to do to get it out. Just trying to figure out what's going to work best. I have put it inside the shop, as you can tell. And I did put my golf cart under the tent. It is not sitting out to get rained on. It's never been rained on a day in its life, and it ain't going to start now. All right, so back to the Rhino. As you can tell, bed liner is done. That mat looks good in there. But here's our focus for the day. Alright, I'm going to stop the video for a second. I'm going to try to see if I can figure out how to set this thing up where you can get a view of it, of where you see some action happening. I want to try to incorporate some of this stuff in the videos. I'm just not good with editing, so we'll see what happens. But I think I got a spot that I can put it at, and it'll shine down on us and the video as we're working. Alright, I'm going to get back to you shortly. Let me get this thing figured out and we'll go from there. Alright guys, back on the channel, back to the Rhino build today. We're going to start tearing this motor back down. I got it set up on jack stands, got the wheels off of it. Let me show you what we got going on. Alright, we got it up off the ground. Got a good little clearance up under it. I should be able to get up under there to get everything we need. Got everything ready. Hopefully we'll have this thing out today. I'm not pushing for any time specific period. We got to still take the drive shafts loose on it, front and rear, and I still got to take the oil lines loose on it. But that ain't gonna be too terribly bad, I don't guess. But we'll see. I'm gonna set the video up and let it record as I'm going through this, so it'll be a little more in detail, show you what's going on. But here we go, guys. Y'all hang tight, bear with me. Hey guys, welcome back. This thing has been a struggle, dude. The two drive shafts do not come apart like they say they will. They are a bear. Couple of wires that have to be unhooked that you can't get to until you get it up out of there. And I had to rig up 2 ways to hold this thing up just to be able to get to it. But it's ready. It's coming out. All I gotta do is just let the motor tilt over and I should be able to pull it the rest of the way on out. But this thing has been a freaking bear, dude. Alright guys, welcome back. We'll try to get the head off real quick. I just want to see if that head's going to be any good or whether we're going to have to take and do something different on here. So, let's see what we got here. Top rocker cover. What we got up on the heel. Doesn't seem too bad. Go ahead and pull intake manifold. There. Allen chain tensioner. One oil liner. Just spark plug out and see what that looks like. Spark plug don't look too bad. There's a DPR 8EA-9 NGK plug. We'll have to look it up and see what that costs for. Rocker head cover is off. Alright, cam coming out. Camshaft looks okay. Don't see any obvious wear marks. No cracks, no breaks, no flat spotting. We'll clean it up and take a better look at it once we get everything tore down. We'll wrap this up in some towel. Well, we ain't got to worry about that. So I think the only thing we got left to do, pop the head bolts out. Pop the head bolts out and see what we got. Should be able to get the cylinder off too. We'll get that done. So it's a 12, which we have Alright, I gotta get the 12 under the bottom. Once we get this thing tore down, we're going to check the valves, the head, make sure it's not damaged. That's if it ain't damaged when we take it apart. That's going to be the next thing. We'll get the cylinder off, check the cylinder. It'd be nice if I didn't have to buy a cylinder too. But it is what it is, so we'll do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do. Get this bolt the rest of the way out. I lied, one more bolt. Forgot there's one on the back side under here. But now it should just fall off. Well, we can go beating on this thing. It's been a minute since I put a motor together like this. So we're gonna see what happens. Alright, bolt number 2. Now let's see if this thing comes on loose. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's supposed to be. This bolt's still holding on. Ew. Yeah, we got a bent valve, maybe 2. I can see them. That's all right. Head gasket looks to be in good shape. And if I didn't know any better, I'd swear somebody's rebuilt this at some point in time. That just looks too clean. A little worried about what I'm getting ready to take this thing apart and see. Alrighty. Get something with a little more oomph. A little more ump, get it every time. Alright. Well, worst fears of recognized. Gotta have cylinder. Well, that answers that question. So, we're going to do a whole motor. Alright, I'm going to shut it off for now because I've seen what I need to see. Like I said, we're going to have a motor. I'm going to have cases, crankshaft, rod, pistons, cylinder, maybe even the head, but it does have 2 bent valves that I can see for sure on the cylinder head. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'll have to tear that down by itself and check it out and see. Rest of the motor, I don't know, don't think we'll tear it down right this minute because there's no need to go any further on that because we know that bottom end is junk. Stuff we're going to need though, like starter, all the clutch stuff, stator cover. We'll still need to use all of that. I'm going to order new hoses. Everything's going to be new on the inside of it, so we're going to do this right if we're going to do it. I think I'm going to do the big bore kit. There ain't much difference in the price, and being I got to have everything anyway, it's going to be the best thing to do. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this one right here for now. I might add a little bit more to it later. But I think I might just put this one out as part 2 because I don't think we're going to tear the rest of this down other than just some of this stuff, which we can do that in the next part. That way I can get another video ready to go out. I might strip some of the little stuff down, but I might leave it like it is too, just to leave so I know where all the bolts and stuff go and, you know, all the good stuff's at. Alright guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Remember, get off the couch, go do something, make some memories. Go do some dreams, go live some dreams, go have some fun. Just spend time with family, that's what it's all about. Y'all guys take care. I'm going to sign off right this minute and I'll see y'all shortly. Peace.